Alright, folks. Welcome to episode 47 of the Wee Podcast. It's Clarky here with Phil.
Hello.
I'm sure everyone's awake after that. So, what we're going to talk about, you haven't already guessed, is we're going to have a wee chat about Halloween.
Oh, scary.
So much scare.
Scary biscuits.
So, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about where it came from, what we enjoy about it, specifically what Phil enjoys about it the most. Because it's his favourite thing in the world.
My day.
And yeah, we're just gonna have a real delve into it, and we hope you enjoy. So, what's your favourite time of year?
What's a big sigh
You all
for?
excited about your favourite time of
What's
year?
a big sigh for?
Just getting all ready, a wee breath
It's the best
to
time
open
of year.
up the lungs
It was the best time of year.
for all the screaming.
What's screaming?
Scary screaming, not that sort of screaming.
No, I do like a bit of Halloween. I think it should be
Halloween every year.
all
All the time.
every year. It is every year.
All day, every year.
All day, every month, every year. 100%.
Who sings that song, the Christmas version of What You Hope For?
I don't even know what the
I
hell.
wish
you're
it could be Christmas every day.
on. Wish it could be Slade.
That's... Yes? Or is
Or
that...
is it Wizard?
Is Slade that... Oh my word, what do you... You know that one?
What is it? Is it the Amarillo?
Yeah.
Is that Slade?
It is. No, I'm joking. No, the Christmas song Stay Another Day. Is that Slade? No.
Stay another day. That one?
Yeah.
No, it's not
Who's that?
Slade. I don't know who that is.
Are you sure?
It's probably like the people from like that the awful boy band. It's Slade the guys that
St.
say,
Mary's
"Come
Gospel
on,
Choir."
feel the noise."
No, but I wasn't sure if that was them as well, no?
No, I think it was Wizard maybe that sang. I wish. Yeah, it was Wizard
Okay.
by Chris Sievey. Yeah.
Well, who sang that other one?
What other one?
The one I was just talking about?
I don't know what that one is.
Stay Another Day? Christmas song?
Stay another day.
I think that's what you call it.
East 17.
Damn it! That's the one I'm talking about. It's got a really famous music video.
But that's the one that it's the boy band that sings that.
East 17.
He's 17, yeah.
Yeah.
Stay another
Yeah.
day.
As you can see, that's exactly what I did. So,
Stay now. That one.
I love how it's turned into a Christmas episode. Put 2 minutes in.
I'm already deleting this part, so
Yeah.
this is a Halloween episode. This is the best episode ever.
It's a spooky episode.
It's the best time of year. John, what do you think about it?
I like Halloween.
Yeah, but do you not love it? Not love just like getting a t-shirt and just throwing fake blood over it and saying you just killed your next door neighbour, and then actually killing the next door neighbour.
And then you
being
realise it's not Halloween and you actually did just kill your neighbour.
Yeah.
No,
but people just go, "Oh, it's fake blood, isn't it?" Yes, yes, it is.
Favourite night to be a serial killer.
You're correct, sir.
No, I have to admit, I do enjoy Halloween. Out of all of the holidays that we consider holidays, definitely my second favourite.
What's your first?
Pardon me, I like Christmas more.
You're such a.
But that's just a personal thing.
Everyone just loves Christmas. It's just like a sheepy holiday now, isn't it?
Well, I like it, but the reason isn't, as we've already done in previous Christmas episode last year, that last year, that we
Yeah.
it's not for, I suppose, not really Christmas as such. It's that Christmas time.
Oh
if you know
yeah,
what I
the
mean.
feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that everyone.
I like the feeling, but I don't like it. As
But
a
what do you like
holiday.
about Halloween? This more.
Because every time it just makes sense, doesn't it?
It's fun.
Yeah, it's
And
fun.
whenever I go through the short history of where it came from, it makes even more sense,
Yeah,
which is cool.
yeah.
But anyway,
We can go on with that one. Get on with the old history making stuff now, and then we can get into
we'll get into all our
into our memories
thoughts,
and the
feelings and stuff of Halloween.
Yeah.
So basically, the origins of Halloween date right back to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, or I think that's how we were
Samhain.
saying it. Samhain.
so on.
Samhain. Okay.
So on.
It's spelled Sowin if you're gonna try and pronounce it, but it's actually spelled Samhain, which in Irish means November.
Yeah,
In Celtic or Irish?
it says Irish.
Irish.
Yeah.
Okay, so that also means November. But so
November rain.
we were saying Samhain.
So on.
Samhain. Right. So
So on and so forth. You know what I mean?
Basically, it's pretty cool because the Celts who were they lived around 2,000 years ago in Ireland, UK, and northern France, so pretty close to where we live, which is cool. So
yeah, I just round the corner. They live down in that Carrick Castle, just down this.
They used to anyway.
Yeah.
But basically
or the siege against the pumpkins.
They celebrate their new year on November 1st. Basically, it was the day that marked the end of summer and the harvest, and basically that it was going to get cold, and as
the
it
beginning
does,
of the winter
still
times. Winter is coming.
Yeah,
as they would say
in Game of Thrones.
In pagan times.
So basically, it was a time of year because it was cold and dark that was associated with death, which again makes sense because they didn't have like gas heating.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
probably. Basically, the Celts, it says, believed that the night before the new year, the boundary between the worlds of the living and the dead blurred, and that they could basically come through. Which is weird because we couldn't go the other way.
There's a film about that called Coco.
Oh, is that the animated film?
The Disney one. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
Is it good?
Fantastic.
I've seen it was on Amazon.
No, Sky.
Night TV. No, it was Night TV. I've seen it on. Yeah.
No, it's very, very good. Yeah, it's about the Festival of the Dead.
Is that the one that won the Oscar for the best music?
Potentially, yes, I think it was actually. But it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'm not a big fan of like musicals and stuff, but it was really good. I liked it.
I do enjoy musicals.
It was a really, really good story to it. You'd be like
mind blown.
Crazy.
Class. Crazy. Very good. I'll have to watch that.
You do.
So
on
that's
Halloween.
The premise. Yeah, maybe. That's actually a good shout.
There you go. You're welcome.
So basically on the night of October 31st, they celebrated Samhain. It was believed, as I say, that the ghost...
I'm joking.
I swear. See,
the face you just gave me there.
I was like,
what is it? Are you actually
serious? Are you actually serious? on Samhain was when the ghost came back, or so they believed. So basically, they believed the ghost would come back and sort of cause issues and damage their crops that they literally just basically reaped. So what they did,
that's what that song "Don't Fear the Reaper's" all about.
Blue Oyster Cult. But basically they believed that whenever the ghosts and stuff were coming down, the spirits were coming down, that it made it easier for druids, which were like the priests, to basically be able to tell your future as well, which we'll come back to at some point. Basically, the prophecies were important to them at the time because the world was oddly more uncertain than it is now.
Yeah.
Like, we're pretty sure we're going to wake up tomorrow. They weren't.
Yeah.
So it was a source of comfort for them that they might have a future, which is a nice thought. But anyway, so basically to commemorate the event, the druids would build massive bonfires where they would burn basically crops, and well, that was one, but like crops, and it did just say animals here though.
They chuck cats in little wicker baskets and just chuck them in there for the crack.
Nasty. But basically they wore costumes whenever they were around the big man. I think Wicker Man could be what it was. You know, one of those big.
Well, they would chuck the cats in because they thought they were witches.
Yeah, so that's what they would transform into. Yeah. But basically the celebration, they wore costumes which were like animal heads and skins, and then that's where they'd all sit around and like be like, "Oh, your fortune is you're gonna not wake up tomorrow."
Yeah.
Oh, balls. So
how is that a fortune?
Well, it's your future. So basically when it was over, then what they did, beforehand I should say, a precursor to all this, they put all the fires out in their house, so that was the only fire, or where they lived, that was the only fire in the vicinity. So what they did then, they brought fire from what they just burnt and then relit their fires.
That's what Take That sang, wasn't it?
Yes. But basically that protects them coming into the winter months because it was a sacred fire. And then obviously I said that was over 2,000 years ago, so 2,000 odd years later, 2,000 odd years later, by 43 AD, so still what, 1900 years ago roughly.
Yeah.
The Roman Empire had conquered the vast majority of that territory, and essentially they ruled those lands for about 400 years. And there were two festivals, Roman festivals, that were brought in with Samhain as well. The first one was called Feralia. It was a day in late October where the Romans traditionally commemorated their dead, so it sort of worked hand in hand. It was quite nice. And then the other one was called Pomona. That was basically, that's who it was to honour. She's the goddess of fruit and trees, and the symbol of Pomona is the apple. and people think that we bob for apples, and that's the link there.
That's cool.
Which is really cool.
What are your favourite, toffee or chocolate?
Toffee.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Just because you're like, oh, look at that.
But see if the toffee apples were covered in fudge.
Oh my word.
Yeah, I prefer that.
That
And
would
if the
be good.
chocolate apples were covered in Cadbury's chocolate, I prefer that instead of just like cheap chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, as if anybody would, you know.
No, but they are good. And to be honest, there's things I don't partake in enough at Halloween. Like all those sort of games, I think would be really fun. Having to like play them. Like, I don't know if you ever did the cheat where you like pushed it right to the bottom and just crunched it and then lifted it up, even though your face was pure
You're not
sugar.
allowed to do that though.
But that was what you could do.
But you're not allowed to do that
That's what
though.
you could do.
But that's against the rules. It's a red card if you do that.
That's right. You're out of Halloween. Go home.
Yeah, and leave your costume here.
You're not allowed. So basically, that's where the beginnings of Halloween came. So we're going to jump on 600 years. So it's May 13th now, 1609. We've went forward in time. I know, right? So we're 600 years older, and Pope Boniface IV dedicated the Pantheon in Rome to honour all Christian martyrs, and the Catholic feast of All Martyrs' Day was established in the Western Church. Pope Gregory III, he came after at some point. He later established the festival to include all saints as well as martyrs, and moved it from May 13th, which is when it was originally in 1609, to November 1st, which is the day after Halloween.
Yeah.
So basically by the 9th century, so I'm assuming the Pope Gregory was around 200-300 years after Pope Boniface IV. Basically it had spread into the Celtic lands, as you're fairly aware, because of where we live. And it had spread in there, and basically it blended and supplanted the old gods and rites. So in 1000 AD, so about 400 years after the original All Martyrs' Day being made, the church made another day called All Souls' Day on November 2nd to honour the dead.
My goodness.
So it's basically believed that the church were trying to replace the Celtic Festival of the Dead, which will eventually become Halloween, with their own All Saints' Day, All Souls' Day, and All Martyrs' Day on the 1st and 2nd of November. Obviously, All Souls' Day was celebrated very similar to Samhain. Big bonfires, parades, dressing up, but you would dress up as like saints and angels, and then some people would dress up as devils. And it was basically called All Hallows or All Hallowmas, which was Middle English. I'm not even going to try and say it. All Hallow. No, done. Right. It's spelled ALHOLOWMESSE. All Hallowmesse, maybe.
All Hallowmesse.
Sounds like something you would eat. I'll have two Hallowmesse. Or it's also how you would greet Lena. Oh, hello, Messi. What do you call it?
Messy prick.
The night before, basically the traditional night of Samhain in the Celtic religion. Eventually, they sort of started then just calling it All Hallows Eve, which was Samhain. So it's obviously the day before Saints' Day, which eventually became Halloween.
The best day.
So
Literally
it was around 1000 AD whenever that came in. So it's about 1,000 years old, just over.
I think it's like kind of cool that that all meant something back then.
Big time.
You know what I mean? And now it's just a
people
holiday
dress
for...
in like cat costumes and be like, "Look at my boobs."
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Pretty
Look
much.
at me, I'm Harley Quinn. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. See whenever people dress up in this whole sexy outfit thing. Like, what are you doing?
Who are you scaring?
Yeah, well, yourself probably, or your dad.
I think that's disappointing. I think
So disappointed in you.
Charlotte, I'm away. I don't even know who you are anymore.
No, I know. It's just like back in the day, it used to mean something, and
yeah,
obviously, I'm sure some people would still understand the meaning and know the meaning and stuff. But for me, I just like the fact that it's scary.
Yeah, and I think it's one of the holidays that you don't really feel pressure to do anything.
Yeah,
it's just enjoy it or don't. It doesn't matter.
Well, it's even the same thing about the Halloween party and stuff. Like I said about people what Heather said about is it fancy dress?
Costume.
It's like you can be if you want it to be.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to just dress up as yourself, then it's scary enough. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just enjoy this sort of holiday. But obviously now it's very different compared to what it was way back in the day. But it's still enjoyable. But I think the whole sexy thing's it's a bit of an annoyance. I think
It is.
you can wear whatever you want, of course, but like it's Halloween, it's meant to be scary.
And I think that all comes from the Americans.
You reckon?
Yeah, like all that. Oh, look at me! I'm a sexy nurse.
I think it was America. Well, may as well.
I feel like they're the ones that have pushed the boat on that. I don't know for sure. I just think that's just a guess.
Stereotype all Americans.
Yeah, because that was another thing I looked into was how it got to America in the first place.
Okay.
Because obviously it's actually really cool because if you think about it, like America is basically a country of immigrants, a whole lot of them, whether they like it or not. Sorry,
but it's their country, so it doesn't matter.
It is theirs. But essentially, obviously, it was colonial New England. We come over and English come over and we're like, yeah, we're living here now.
Yeah.
And they brought with them religion, particularly Protestant religion at the time. So Halloween wasn't really particularly big at all whenever they first went over.
Mm-hmm.
And that is in New England, so that's up sort of, what do you call that area? Where are the New England Patriots?
Like the near
Boston.
Boston and stuff. Yeah.
Up around there. So it was more the South that started with the grip of it. I don't know if you ever read the play The Crucible. No.
Only in Destiny.
No. Well, it's all about the witches and stuff in old times. Pretty good.
Okay.
But basically, the beliefs and customs were fairly set, essentially until the middle of the 19th century. Everything sort of started to change. Everything started to change around the middle of the 19th century because what they were doing before, there was like autumn festivals, but Halloween wasn't really celebrated as Halloween.
Yeah.
And then middle of the 19th century, America, that's when all the immigrants came. There were millions from Ireland because of the potato famine. They all were like, right, there's nothing to eat here, so mom will go.
Yeah.
And they went they went over, and obviously because it sort of originated here, it was being celebrated here, it was popularized by immigrants essentially. And then
so
trick or
it's an
treat.
immigrant's holiday now.
Yeah, they've sort of just taken over, just like everything else. But trick or treat came again from Irish and English traditions. So
ooh.
Yeah, all us.
Did you ever used to trick or treat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got some funny stories about that after.
Yeah.
But
basically, people used to think it was trick or treat.
Trigger.
Just get me out. Just holding my gun to people. Look at this. Probably isn't America to be fair, but
could be. But basically Americans started to dress up in costumes and go house to house asking for food or money, which eventually became known as trick or treat. So basically, another wee thing we were talking about earlier.
Smell your fate.
We mentioned about the fortune telling. It's sort of somehow hung in there because young women believed then that on Halloween they could divine the name or appearance of their future husband by doing tricks with yarn, apple parings, or mirrors.
Maybe that's what the whole sexy costumes come from now then.
Good point.
Mm.
Potentially either that or there's probably a simpler explanation.
Yeah.
But basically in late 1800s, there was a massive move in America to mold Halloween into a holiday, more about community and neighborly get-togethers rather than about ghosts, pranks, and witchcraft. So make it a bit more upbeat and where everyone can sort of enjoy it. Turn of the century, so start of the 20th century, Halloween parties for adults and children became the most common way to celebrate, which is probably still going on now.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes the most sense.
Yeah, and
to us, to our generation anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And parents were encouraged by newspapers, community leaders to take anything frightening or grotesque because of the efforts. Halloween lost most of its superstitious and religious overtones by the beginning of the 20th century. That's
kind of a shame because like that, like it's a fun holiday and it should be celebrated as such. But like I said before, like the fun for me is the whole scary thing behind it and the fact that something you're holding in your hand could be a fire-breathing dragon, but it's obviously not going to be. I wish it was. You know, if it was an old mini bearded dragon that breathes fire, if that was the case, I'd be loving life. But
you have all of them.
Yeah, but if they take it all away, then what's the point? Then what are you supposed to be celebrating during Halloween?
Yeah, I mean,
these ghouls that won't hurt you.
No, exactly. And
there's a sexy cat coming around the corner to scrab you. Oh, whoa!
What I sort of like though,
the sexy male nurse coming down and starting to stab you with injection needles and stuff.
Male nurse. costumes.
Yeah.
So specific.
Well, it's not just women that have
No, but it
sexy
was just so
costumes.
specific.
It's men and everyone has sexy costumes. Even dogs and cats have like
Half.
yeah.
Put your bum away.
Yeah, exactly. Dirty
Perfect.
dogs,
Yeah.
dirty cats. Yeah, I know.
But
I mean, some cats even just have wings. What's that all about?
have you seen the one with the dog that runs around in the spider outfit?
Oh yes, that scares the yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah, in the parking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
I was like, whoa!
Yeah.
It's like 8-legged freaks all over
It
again.
is huge.
Yeah,
Like,
it is
it
massive,
is
yeah.
very big.
No, we seen this big massive like 8-foot spider you can hang on your wall.
Oh, flip.
I was like, if I got that and put it in the house, literally no one would come to a Halloween party.
Was it look real though?
Oh, I mean, if you turned the light off, it would look real.
Oh,
100%.
yeah.
But I mean, no one's gonna believe an 8-foot spider in your house, unless you're in Australia.
I was gonna say you probably could get away with it in Australia,
Yeah.
but you just get a real one. Just nail
This
it,
is Peter.
nail it to the wall. But
Peter the spider.
no, I thought all that was really cool. I found that really interesting that it was from
I didn't know it
here.
was made. Yeah, I didn't know it was made.
That
in
was
Ireland.
cool.
It was originated in Ireland. It's kind
Yeah.
of cool like that. Well, I suppose that. I mean, you wouldn't really think. What was I said? Iceland first of all.
Yeah,
Where else did I say? You said America.
yeah. I would have
Germany.
thought.
You said America and Germany.
Yeah, I would have thought it would have been somewhere with like sort of like the very gothic
Yeah.
undertones, like Germany or you
Yeah.
know, that region certainly. Like
But the Celts made it.
yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
For
Very, very
doing
good.
that for me.
Yeah, it was
very
very,
much
very good.
appreciated. Yeah, no, but it is very different now. That's the only thing. I mean, you don't really like we just celebrate with parties and getting drunk and eating a lot of.
But it's nice.
Food.
It sort of is like from what I was saying there about how it's become more a community thing. That's pretty good as well though, because it does get people together and talking. And
Well, we
out.
even have mad parties in Belfast now, and like the likes of like Limelight and
Yeah.
Well, obviously Mandela would have had a mad Halloween party.
Is it closed now?
Yeah, it's closed now for things being yeah. But even they all have mad events, but they actually have them on Halloween night.
Well, on like a
All the
Tuesday
time.
this year. Or
All the
Thursday
time.
or
It's Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday.
All the time they have them on Halloween night, which is kind of naff. But it's for students, obviously. So.
I used to go out on Halloween.
I would if it was the weekend when I obviously was fine. But
Even when I was a student, I used to go out. It didn't really matter at that point. Like
Yeah.
I used to go out on Halloween night. You'd always get a wee costume and be like, right, Mum will go.
Yeah.
And I think it was good. Like it was usually a good wee night out.
Yeah, it's good
Because
fun.
everybody's just there for a good laugh. Like,
Yeah.
and some people's costumes are incredible.
I did it really bad. There was a 1 year what was it? I don't even. I think it was like someone invited me out, and it was like literally like 2 or 3 days before going out,
Yeah.
and I had. Have you ever seen that hat? I had the tartan hat with a
Yeah, the
ginger
hair.
hair.
Yeah.
I wore that with Harry Potter glasses
Yeah.
without the rims in them.
Yeah. Or
And
the,
Mum-
the glass.
Yeah, or without the rims.
Just the glass.
Hovering glass, yeah, just put the glass in it, and Mum had this apron
Yeah.
that had a
Willy on
dick
it.
and balls on it,
Yeah.
and oh my god, oh my,
How many people grabbed it?
oh, it was so
Everyone.
funny. So funny.
Yeah.
They were just walking. I was walking about with obviously it hanging out, and they were just like, "What's he doing?" Just some
Amazing.
guy with a C Jimmy hat and all. It was so
Amazing.
funny. But that was in Mandela. That was
What's the best? Not like well, it can be the funniest if you want, but what's the best outfit you've ever seen Halloween? If you remember it.
Oh, best outfit. I couldn't remember that night to be fair. Like,
No,
but I mean,
no.
the one Friends. I thought Aaron was pretty good a couple of years ago.
Was
with
very
the
good. It was
Two-Face.
last year.
Was it last
2
year?
years ago? Was 2 years ago. Sorry.
2 years, yeah.
Yeah, it was excellent. It was really good actually.
I like that. Costume wise though, I like the little leprechaun one I had as well.
Yes,
I like your
yeah.
Ghostbusters one. It was funny.
Gareth
Oh,
Tesco
pirate.
pirate was amazing.
The best
That
one.
suddenly cost me like a fire.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
His little sword.
Yeah, it
A
was
little-
just floppy.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
it was
little
funny.
paper sword or something it was. Yeah.
That was funny.
I don't know. I think Aaron's is pretty good. I like Aaron's one.
It was very
But
good.
I'm looking forward to see what people come as this year.
Yeah.
If anything, like, but you
Yeah.
know, like I think we're just putting on some.
There's a girl I know he's been doing she's like a makeup artist.
Mm-hmm.
She's amazing. You might know her as well actually. You might have already seen them. Jade Nicole.
No.
No. I'll show you them after. She has been doing a look every day.
Oh.
Like completely changing her face like every single day. Like so it must take hours. Like you should see them, they're amazing. Today's was what do you call the bad woman out of Emperor's New Groove?
Oh.
Kronk, pull the lever.
Yeah, I know.
You know who I'm talking about?
Don't know her name though.
But you can picture her.
Yeah. The nose
Begins
and the
with E?
cheekbones.
You know me?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, it's her, and it's class. Like,
Yeah.
and she did a Nun one, which was really good.
The Nun?
Yeah, she did like a
Like from the
version.
film?
I think it was a Nun anyway. It was certainly, maybe it was actually just a religious one, but it was really cool.
Yeah.
Like her, like honestly, they're incredible. But like seeing all that sort of stuff's class. Like
I think I also like the whole like Halloween. Like I know there are scary films and stuff, but I like films specifically filmed like for Halloween and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously the Halloween films
Halloween
are class. There was
franchise.
one just recently came out there which
she enjoyed.
I seen in the cinema. It was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
It honoured the first one. I thought
Good.
did very very well, but I like
How
those
old's the first one?
1978.
40 years.
Yeah.
So they weren't lying when they said it was
78.
been
I think
40
it
years.
was. Yeah, I think it was 78.
So was she in
78
the
or-
first one?
Yeah. She
She
was
must be
young.
very young.
She was young in the first one.
She's
yeah.
only in her 50s now.
Yeah,
Emily
50,
Curtis,
56 she is now.
So she would have been very young.
Yeah.
16.
Pretty
Very
sure.
good.
Pretty sure it was 78.
Yeah,
If
it's
not-
definitely. I know that in the adverts, it's like it's been 40 years, but
Oh yeah, right enough.
yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
seen.
because it was 20 years afterwards, which was in 98.
What, another film?
Yeah, there's loads of Halloween films.
Is there?
Yeah, there's loads.
Is she in all of them?
She's in a good few of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
I haven't seen any of them. But
they're brilliant. Well, the first one's good,
yeah,
the rest of
and the
them
most
are
recent one's good. Yeah,
but I mean, they're still good to watch if you like that sort of
because
stuff.
this is one not just called Halloween again.
Yeah, it's called Halloween. Yeah. Do you know who produced? Well, co-produced it.
Is it Blumhouse?
No, Danny McBride. You know Danny McBride.
No way.
Yeah, he I think he co-wrote it actually.
Who
Co-wrote
with?
it. Don't know. But he co-wrote it. I've seen a big
Why
names.
do I feel like I know that? But
Yeah.
you've just reminded me. I don't know. Yeah, it might have been on a podcast or something.
Couldn't believe it. I was like, Danny McBride co-wrote and co-produced this film.
Oh, the amount of like talent those guys have.
Yeah, it's
Sick.
crazy. But no, it was a really, really good film. But I like the sort of films like Nightmare on Elm Street. I think it's pretty funny as well.
Yeah, good. Kruger.
Yeah, I think I didn't really like the one with your man who acted as Rorschach in Watchmen. Didn't really like him as Freddy Krueger.
I don't think I've seen that one, but I know who you're talking about whenever you say it. I just don't know the actor's name, but
Wasn't
I
the
quite like
best,
him as
like-
Rorschach. It was very good.
Yeah.
But,
Oh no, he was really good as Rorschach. Yeah.
But no, I've never
fantastic.
seen him as.
But it wasn't great as Freddy
What do
Krueger.
you
I
call
don't
the
think.
guy who acted him originally? He died fairly recently.
Robert Englund?
Yeah.
He didn't die. He's still alive.
Not die?
Robert Englund?
Could have sworn he died.
I don't think Robert Englund's dead, is he?
I hope not, but I think so.
Let me see. England.
I'm pretty sure.
No, he's still alive. He's only 71.
Maybe it was his 70th birthday, and I just think every time somebody posts a photo of someone, they're dead.
You're a terrible
Facebook's
person.
ruined everything. You can't just go on and be like, oh, look. Like, it was, what was it, Carrie Fisher's birthday the other day, and there was really cool pictures of her, actually. Up.
He's only 71. Jeez, he's really young.
So what age? He would have been in his 30s whenever he was probably
Yeah.
starting all this stuff, because they're not particularly young films. Elm Street, are they?
Elm Street was 84.
Yeah, I was going to say they're bound to be the 80s. Who wrote them?
He wrote Elm Street.
Yeah. Like, who was the director or something?
Wes Craven.
He died. That's who died.
Yeah, Wes Craven died.
Right, okay. Not that I'm excited about that, RIP, but...
Oh yeah, right enough actually. I forgot
He
Johnny
died.
Depp was in the very first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, who was he?
He was one of the
Just one of the fellas.
kids that died, I'm pretty sure. I think he
No
died in
dear.
it. Yeah, but I mean, it's Johnny Depp. Who cares?
I don't mind him as an actor.
Oh, so the he's fine, but he's a bit of a mental case now, isn't he?
Yeah, but...
Spends his money on crack and heroin, so there you go.
No, I hope he doesn't.
Probably doesn't, to be fair, but yeah. I mean,
He's
that,
in the new Harry Potter as well.
the new Harry Potter.
Fantastic Beasts.
It's not Harry Potter, it's the world of Harry Potter.
Yeah, but it's Harry Potter.
It's not Harry Potter.
Johnny
If
Depp.
Harry Potter isn't even in it.
No, I don't think so.
It'd be cool if he made a cameo appearance though.
What? What's the extension for?
Crack?
Cameo. That's
Hammy.
what I literally was thinking. You're gonna turn pure Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
No, if he made a cameo, it would have to be, as you say, time travel. It's not possible.
Time travel.
But Jude Law's Dumbledore.
Grim.
He actually looks like he's gonna do alright.
He looks like he's gonna do
From the
alright.
trailer, he looks alright.
I
Yeah.
haven't
He
seen
sort of
the
gets the
trailer.
mannerisms and stuff.
Seen that Fantastic Beasts first one? I think it was kind
Yeah,
of.
it's alright. It's only alright.
It wasn't really great. Like I like
Yeah.
Eddie Redmayne as an actor. I think he's funny.
Yeah, very good.
I think he'd be good as some villainous people though.
If you could recast Halloween, who would you pick as the main characters?
The main woman.
Main woman
Laurie
and
Strode, or
I don't know. I don't know the
oh,
characters.
you don't know them.
But if you could
Well,
pick
Michael Myers, doesn't really matter.
anyone,
But it doesn't really matter.
do you see his face?
You
ever?
never see his face.
Then let's make it Christian Nairn because he's really big.
Who's
Could
that?
be quite imposing. Hodor,
Or the Man Mountain fella.
Thor, half Thor, Bjork. I know what you're talking about.
No,
Yeah.
but see, Michael, he's not meant to be huge. That's the thing.
Just a normal guy.
Yeah, he's tall, but he's not like.
So who we're talking like Peter Crouch?
Oh, that's too skinny.
Okay. Lukaku.
Yeah, that'd be about right.
Okay, so
He's
it's
quite
6'4".
tall. He's tall.
He's built enough.
built,
yeah, he
yeah.
get himself about like
Yeah.
Big
Get
Sam
himself-
Allardyce.
Big Sam, big
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
Big Sam.
right.
Big Sam is Michael Myers.
He'd help him avoid relegation, and then
Thing is, he wouldn't even need his own mask. That's the thing.
that's true.
Um.
Whose is the mask?
Oh yes, that's right. The
fun.
mask
It's
is
a fun
it's William Shatner, of course.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I think it was.
I
Like,
didn't know.
I haven't got the factor in front of me. It's just the facts in front of me, but I don't actually know. I think I've heard the story. The story was like, it was a leftover mask. They were obviously doing some stuff to his face
Yeah.
and whatnot, and they made a mask of his face, and it was just left over to set, and they were like,
Your that looks scary.
oh, yeah, pretty much, yeah. And they just put like this wig on it, and it was oh,
It is
very
freaky
first
looking.
one is scary. I was looking at actually getting one of the masks.
Oh, right.
It's like 280 odd quid or something.
What?
For the actual mask.
Oh,
Yeah, but if you want to get that silly ones, it's like 40
yeah,
quid or
a
something.
couple of quid, and then you put one on and wake up and turn around and be like, morning.
Yeah, no one would kill me if that was that. Like. But no, the actual mask that was made is like 280 odd
So you
quid.
can actually buy.
You can buy the replica mask.
Oh, right. I thought you meant a literal prop.
No, the prop would be more than that.
Thousands, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's William Shatner. Like that's
Cool.
just. He said then the fact that says that he whenever he found out he was honored.
Which is fair enough. think
I
that's
wouldn't be
pretty
honored
cool.
if they were using a mask on my face and it was a scary
But
film.
it's all like stretched and weird looking. It's
It's
not.
not really stretched though. That's the thing. It's like
But it sort of is. Like it doesn't look like a face. It's just a wee bit.
it doesn't look like a face. It's just got
I
a face
thi-
that's like.
I
weird
think it
hair
looks
on
like a wee bit of a stretched. Like even like the cheeks
yeah,
and stuff don't look.
maybe.
But that is
makes
cool.
sense.
Like you do hear a lot of things about like props and things being reused in films and.
You also hear about. You ever seen the film The Crow?
No, but I have heard it's very good.
Yeah, it's a very good film, but apparently it was like not haunted as such, but apparently it was just like very spooky things going on. Obviously,
Ooh.
Brandon Lee died in that set as well, which is unfortunate. But
That's like
Yeah.
every horror film, like the likes of say every horror film, the likes of was it The Exorcist? A lot of people died.
yeah,
Do you ever remember that story that went around that I think it was The Exorcist script that somebody was driving with it in the boot of their car and they crashed and it went into a river, but whenever they pulled the car out, the script was completely dry. Somehow,
just didn't touch the water.
The Omen wasn't.
Omen?
It wasn't The Exorcist. It was The Omen. Yeah.
That'd be kind of weird, like.
Yeah.
Don't know. I mean, I'm not a really superstitious person, like, but I do think there has to be something. There's bound to be some sort of things like curses and hexes and stuff that people can put on some. Because I believe I've been very, very cursed in the likes of like Destiny. But you should have seen earlier on. Like I was trying to get that Army of One earlier on, and a phalanx just bought me out of the road. I was like, "What are you doing, mate?" Like I was
trying to get in here.
yeah, I was actually my last kill out of the 4 got bopped out of the road. So I think someone's put a hex on me, like a little witch.
Witch's curse.
Lauren has put a hex
A
on me.
witch's curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's bound to be stuff that's cursed though. Bound to be stuff like that's been cursed. Like
well-
sacred grounds and stuff like that there. Because there's a new thing on Netflix called Haunted.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah, people have like a really weird sort of thing.
It's
going
their
on.
experiences, and then it's like the scariest part is these are real.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, are they though? There's no evidence like supporting it either.
No, I mean, well, it is such a thing. It comes down to prove it, and
Yeah.
it's their word against yours, and if they're adamant that it's happened, I just don't understand. It's sort of funny. Like people are adamant they've been probed by aliens. People are like, wise up. Whereas somebody's like, I've seen a ghost. Everyone's like, oh,
I'll have a crap on the tiles there and see how quickly it comes out. Like, but no aliens.
it went in the mouth. But you know what I mean. Like
sick.
It's one of those things that like at this time of year, is it more?
Believable.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, I think I've always thought things like there's bound to be something. There has to be some sort of hauntings or something. There
But then
has
it
to
just
be.
means there's an afterlife.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just you've got to decide which religion in that case is right.
I don't care about religion.
Well, then you sort of have to,
I don't care about religion.
because otherwise there's no afterlife.
Doesn't matter if there's an afterlife.
So-
There's bound to be. This might not be the afterlife. This might just be something that's just been like haunted.
Yeah, well, I mean, it does come down to, I know obviously a lot of what I read there, you'll probably notice was religious.
Yeah.
It was very much the priests, the druids at the start, and they were warding off ghouls and
From
everything
the other
else.
side.
Yeah, or certainly, and then they would place candles and things to try and guide loved ones back. You know, it wasn't always about scary ghosts. That came
Yeah.
in later on, whenever the church were trying to scare people away from even wanting anything to do with Halloween. But yeah, like all that sort of stuff is based in the Druids, and then obviously the Romans, and
Yeah.
bringing in Christianity, and then as soon as that started sort of bleeding out into the Celtic areas, and then it was brought over to America, and again it was okay, we don't touch that, we're really Protestant up here.
Yeah.
And then only whenever the Irish come over and all the immigrants come over, they're like, ah,
It's
here
funny
it
all
is,
the
yeah.
immigrants come over and it was very Americanized then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's sort of
It's not a
funny.
very Irish thing. It just has been Americanized.
Yeah.
And that's with a lot of things, but
It
I
is
think
funny.
everyone seems to miss a mark at Halloween though, because it's such a good thing that every like game, every sort of like TV show should have something to do with Halloween. Like I know the likes of like Supernatural used to do Halloween episodes and stuff.
Big Bang sometimes do.
Well, and even better, and there you go.
Yeah,
But like
they
the
do.
likes of games and I know whenever Red Dead and all came out, they did the zombie one for
Oh,
Halloween.
it was good.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, it was really good.
But obviously, like even Destiny's done one as well with the whole Festival of the
Festival of
Lost.
Lost, which has been going on from the very start,
Yeah.
more or less.
But I wish there would be more Halloween films. Not Halloween films, but
Yeah.
like, Halloween based films.
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, because they're, what's the word I'm looking for? They're more harshly rated, like they're higher ratings, like 15, 18, that they're pretty much on later at night,
Yeah.
which is when a lot of the people would want to sit down and watch, just for an example, Bake Off at 9 o'clock or whatever time it's on Channel 4, which is where you would usually get those films. But because those
Or
viewing
even
figures
in
are
the
so
cinema
high,
though. Like I mean, obviously this has been different because it was a Halloween film.
they're
at
doing
least-
that in the Omniplex in Carrick. They're doing like Ghostbusters and all. There's,
Yeah,
like,
but I mean like
replays
new
and-
films. Like I mean like
Oh,
obviously
like brand new.
Yeah, like seeing those old films would be class and stuff. Like,
I
but
started watching The Purge.
the TV show.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
I really don't like that blue bus. It scares me.
Oh, the
I
ones
feel
called
so
the
uncomfortable.
Cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're only in episode 3. Rachel's watching it with me.
we're on
um,
episode 7, so
You're at
it's
the very end,
it's
or what's out at the
it
moment.
gets a bit
Yeah.
draggy.
What it's just like, see, every time. Obviously, I know you're further. Every time I see that bus, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's a bit creepy. Like
Yeah.
it's a bit creepy. The was it The Haunting of Hill House? You started watching it yet?
Not yet.
Watch
Rachel won't watch that with me, see, so I need to get time on my own to watch that.
She
'cause
won't watch it with you. Watch
No, I've
it's
showed her
scary.
the trailer. She's like, nah,
No,
no.
Ugh, she needs to watch.
She did
it.
watch it again on her own as well, and come back and was like, yeah, watch that trailer again. Nope. Like, out of the blue.
Yeah,
And I was just like, alright then.
but I think she really appreciate the story in it. I think you both will.
I really want to watch it.
It's not as scary as you think it is.
I've
Like,
heard
the trailer.
the first couple of episodes are quite scary, and then
Yeah.
it just gets quite like, oh.
It gets a bit mellow, and
Yeah,
then
and a bit
it gets a
sad.
bit
Yeah,
It's,
I've heard.
but it is the story is really really good. Isn't it?
Yeah. It's
And
got a
I-
9 point something on IMDb,
I'm not surprised.
which is ridiculous because Game of Thrones has a 9.5, and it's the highest rated TV show on there.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not surprised. Like it's just I'm a huge like thriller and horror buff, and
Yeah.
I just watch everything to do with thrillers and horrors. Like, but I didn't think anyone would ever do a really really good sort of
Series?
horror apart from Buffy, but it was a comedic horror.
Yeah. Yeah, it
So
wasn't
was
the same
Angel.
sort of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Hill House is by far out there as one of the best to ever have been done.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. The cast was brilliant. The story was absolutely fantastic in it.
I didn't even realise that was the one from Spy Kids for a bit. Into the trailer, I was like, oh, that's her from Spy Kids.
Who the mum?
I don't know which she is in it. I just like she is the one that's standing there in the trailer, and the two girls are trying to tell her the story, and she's like, she's got long dark hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it seems like it's sort of backwards in time because she's wearing like a nightgown.
It's a girl and a boy.
Is it?
How
Sorry.
dare you.
Okay, there you go.
Two girls. But no, I would definitely recommend watching it. Like I said to Phil and Heather, they absolutely loved it as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant show. I think they finished before us.
Jeez.
Yeah.
How many episodes? 10?
10.
Okay.
They applied
I might have that done by like
Next
2020.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But no, I definitely recommend watching. The Purge is good, like, but I prefer watching.
The reason I wanted to watch The Purge anyway, so whenever I was like, well, we'll try this because we watched one of the films, or two perhaps. I can't remember if it's one or two, but we've watched one or two of the films.
They get gradually worse.
I can't imagine. But and she was like, I was like, Mum, will put it on, see what one's like. At the end of one, I was like, well, she was like, I'll watch it, and then we put on Handmaid's Tale after. It's good.
It's not scary though. That's the thing. Like, it isn't. The
Purge?
Purge isn't scary.
No, but like it is.
It is very thriller like, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's not a scary.
As I
TV
say,
show.
that boss just makes me like, blah.
Yeah, it gives you a bit of goosebumps.
Yeah, and it's the only part. Like like obviously you've seen like obviously it's not graphic though at all.
No, it's not, which is a shame.
Yeah, like you see like shadows and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
alright then. But you know, it could have been cooler.
It could have been a lot better, I think. I mean, we're only on episode 7. Episodes have been released
This
this
Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Come
but
on. Yeah.
I think we're at the point where we're just sort of watching to see what happens now, and not actually enjoying the
It has to build up. It's
Well, it
it's
has
in
to
with
build up
Blumhouse, so
something.
it has to, or Blumhouse, or I say Blumhouse, but
Blumhouse.
it has to ramp up. Like
Well, it is good they've released it sort of for Halloween time as well. Like
Yep.
it is sort of this sort
It's
of
true.
time you would
they're listening to you.
they are. They
Mhm.
have to be. I'm the Halloween king, but it just makes more sense to release it then. But I just wish there was more things that were scarier.
Yeah. What imagery do you relate to Halloween?
Plumpkins, ghosts, ghouls. Charlie's favorite. Magnets. Yeah, just the likes of it. Yeah,
Spiders.
yeah, spiders.
It's
Black.
funny because it's anything scary, isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Well,
black,
but not too scary.
black because it symbolizes death, doesn't it? Color black.
Yeah, I guess so. You wear black at funerals.
Mm-hmm.
Well, most of the time.
Oh, you can wear whatever you want, I suppose. Like, but
Yeah, it doesn't really
The
matter. They're not-
attire
they're not gonna mind.
no, probably
So,
not.
uh,
No, yeah, like, well, yeah, because obviously people carve. Have you ever carved a pumpkin?
yeah, I did an Avengers one. Did I ever show you?
No, I
No,
think so.
I'll show you. It's
I
really
don't
cool.
think I've ever carved a pumpkin.
I think it's on my Instagram. Maybe.
They smell something shocking.
Oh, they're pretty stinky. Yeah.
It's putrid, like.
Rachel did like a wee face on hers, and I carved the Avengers A.
Oh, very cool, very cool.
Pretty cool.
I was thinking of doing like the Taken Hive,
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
the little three dots.
Yeah,
That'd
that
be
would be
cool,
cool. I was
the little smiley.
They
face at the
do.
bottom.
If you go on Bungie's website, they have templates that you
Oh,
can,
I see that.
you can do that.
I seen the Bungie emblem in there.
Oh no, there's like Taken. There's like you can do a hive.
Oh no, don't put templates.
There's like an acolyte mask. There's the tricorn. There's just so you get your dimensions right and stuff.
Oh no.
But then there's like harder ones. Did you see the ribbon pumpkin?
Yes.
How good was
That
that?
is pure class, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
amazing.
No, I'd like to do something like that, but they just smell. I don't really care much for it. Like.
I think I did a Batman one as well at one point. Me and her always do one, you see, so we'll do one again this year. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good fun.
I wouldn't mind doing one, but I just don't think. Just smell at the end, and
We always put a wee candle in and light from the inside and stuff.
and feel scary.
It looks really cool. Like I have
Yeah.
to say, like
Yeah, I
this
like
year, I don't know what I'm gonna do for it this year, but I will.
You need to have bigger pumpkins though. The pumpkins over here are crap.
We do get decent sized ones in Tesco.
Really?
Yeah, I mean like that
Oh.
sort of size.
Really?
I know nobody else can see what I'm doing, but you're talking what? Yeah, good size. Like medicine ball, big.
I seen one the other day. I
You know what I
it was woeful.
Oh no, there's really small ones that are like
Yeah.
a pound, but then there's like good sized ones that are slightly more expensive.
Oh,
Might not be in yet, but I'd be surprised if they're not because we're pretty close to Halloween.
it's really sad. People just go and buy pumpkins and just chuck all the stuff out and don't even using it.
Yeah, literally, that's what we do. To be honest, put it in a bowl and then it goes in the bin.
That's terrible. You make pumpkin pie.
I don't know how to do that, so it's,
Google it. Get some recipes.
I mean, I suppose one thing you could do is you could just use it as compost in the garden, like.
Yeah, you could. And
May
then
as
just,
well.
get all your pet cemetery people up and then that's you. Was it that's being remade?
Is it?
Yeah. John Lithgow's in it.
Cool.
It looks kind of.
When's it out?
Don't know.
You
Probably.
see when Wonder Woman's out?
20. It's like the end of next year or something.
2020,
Is it?
June 2020 or something like
The
that.
1984 one?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
That's grim.
Maybe they're hoping that it's going to be better than every other DC film put together, but I just thought that was pure nuts. But anyway, that's completely tangent, way off the end.
Taking 2 years to do that.
Yeah, it's mad.
Well, fair enough.
I mean, the only reason they can bring out the Avengers 4 so quickly is because they shot them back to back, side by side, or whatever.
Makes the most sense what you would do, yeah.
Because then everybody looks the same.
DC, yeah, exactly. DC are still thinking, what's the next move? 40 years later?
Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
2020.
In 1984. Yeah.
They're having a horror show all the time.
Don't even make
That's not a
any
pun,
jokes.
that's completely
I
serious.
just didn't make any jokes, that's dreadful.
Poor wee people.
No, I like some ghosts and skeletons and stuff. I like skeletons.
Skeletons.
Yeah,
It's a
skeletons.
good one. It's a good one.
I like skeletons on their own.
But it's sort of been tainted as well, because like, see, whenever you say Halloween costumes, you don't first of all think of like scary ones. You're like sexy nurse, sexy cat, sexy something that's not sexy bin man. Like
I don't.
But that is literally where you will end up.
No.
You don't just go wee man between my legs wearing a costume. I don't know what that was, leprechaun costume, half face, two face.
Well, I don't
you know.
like funny ones are okay because you can sort of have a play on things, but like I just don't see the point in sexy ones.
I loved the ones where people used to come in with a cereal box around their neck with a knife in it.
What?
Yeah.
What do you?
Serial killer. It was genius. Like, it used to have like a wee plastic fork in it or a knife in it, and I was like, I remember the first time I seen it, I was like, what are you doing? What is that? And they were like, oh, a serial killer. I was like, oh my word, you're a genius.
That's just grim. Like I think I like funny ones because it just I don't know, just tickles me. But I just don't see the point in sections because at the end of the day, you're going. If you're
cold.
Yeah, well, it's also it's freezing, but it's also kind of weird as well. If everyone else is dressed up in scary stuff, and you're the only one sitting there, but you're.
I suppose they're more like a club thing, aren't they? Like, it's because Halloween is a time where you can go out and just be like, "Yo, look at me, I'm wearing nothing," and nobody can say.
I do all the time, but
you know. But I think that's more. It's probably more a club thing rather, and well, I suppose parties for people that are younger than we are, but I can't imagine anybody.
But yeah, all right, geez, we're not that old.
No, we're not. But I can't imagine anybody coming to your party dressed as a sexy, I don't know,
Batman,
chemist.
Sexy Batman.
Yeah.
A sexy chemist.
I don't know.
Well, probably not. Like,
use your pharmaceuticals.
Well, they're French as well.
Yes. That's the sexiest accent ever.
French?
No, probably not. What would you say is? I mean, it's considered the language of love.
French is?
Yeah.
Oh. Northern Ireland, I think, is pretty sexy language.
On point.
Here, love. There's a biscuit. I think Alexa's pretty sweet. Like, I don't know. I don't think I can't think of any accents, to be honest with you. I mean,
Icelandic, Russian.
Russian?
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
No?
Russian's stinking. I don't think any accent's sexy, to be honest.
No, not
Maybe
Nordic.
people's voices are nice, probably.
Not Nordic accents. No.
Hurdy-gurdy,
go up and down like these.
They don't all sound like that at all. That's just stereotypes. But no. What about trick or treating then? What about your little story about trick or treating?
No, I just always thought it was really funny. Like, see, whenever you would go out, I always love. Actually, it's a wee bit of a tangent. But I always love now where you get like 17-year-olds coming around. You're like, no,
I
you're not getting
never seen any.
No?
17-year-olds, no.
Yeah, used to come around our house all the time. I used to be like, what are you doing? It's like, trick or treat. I'm not giving you in. That's not the way this works. And it wasn't even Halloween.
What?
It was like, you know the way people do it like a few days before Halloween?
Yeah.
You'd be like, what are you doing? Come back on Wednesday? You know, seriously?
17-year-olds? Like, I remember people going around with their kids, but not.
That's
like...
fine. Like, I get that because, oh my word, see, whenever.
What are you meant to be? The parent.
Leave him alone, he's 4. No, what do you call it? I always hate the ones that just come up and say, literally just say trick or treat. You're like, nope.
Sing.
Say the rhyme.
Sing for me.
Earn it. Like.
What is it? What's it go like?
Do you not actually know?
I know it.
Oh, you were doing the voice. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna do it, but I'm not gonna do it now.
Halloween's coming in case you're getting fat.
Would you please put a penny in the old man's hat?
If you haven't got a penny.
A halfpenny will do.
If you haven't got a halfpenny.
God bless you.
And?
The old man too.
2.
Nice.
Yeah.
So everyone that heard that owes us money.
Yeah, or
sweets.
No, I prefer money.
I also prefer
What
money.
did you used to get money whenever you were?
I used to, but like.
No one gave me money.
See if you ever hit the house that gave you like a good silver, like a 50.
Yeah.
Or there was always one street or one house that would give out the good stuff, the golds, the pounds, and then you always went to the house to give out like coppers. What are you doing? Like I don't want them as much as you don't.
Yeah.
But no, like I our street, my old street. Obviously I haven't done it where I live now because that'd be weird. But
I'm back.
Right. So, my
like
old
Halloween
street,
over again.
no, my old street was pretty good for it, like because you know the neighbours were quite
generous.
Yeah, like they would have. If you went around with your wee bag, they'd have been like, "Oh, sing your song." And then you
I had a wee pumpkin.
Oh, amazing!
Yeah, a wee pumpkin.
I had a bag. I was such a tramp.
Yeah.
No, like the the pumpkins are pure class though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
see, there was one of my friends I went to uni with. He lived 5 doors up from me, like literally on the halfway point of the street. He had 2 young twin sisters, and I mean like young, like you're talking like 6 whenever we were in our 21, 22.
Oh wow.
You know, they were maybe, in fact, maybe about 19. They were about sort of 5, 6 years old.
I was going to say you were 21, they were 19. I was like, that's not young.
No, no.
It is quite a bit.
But they.
I was 6 years old yesterday.
What? No.
Just one arm grows with a 19-year-old length.
No, but we. They always used to go around all the houses because they were like adorable, and he would just be standing there, and be like, right. I'd be like, right, and then they would do their wee song, and it was always good because I quite enjoy whenever the wee like young ones come out. They had pure love on Halloween, like you know what I mean. And they're like, I'm a fairy. You're like, yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yes,
You're
you
a
are.
fairy.
And there's quite a lot of kids where I live now. So I would assume.
I'm a douche. Yes, you are.
So I can assume there'll probably be quite a few coming around this year. But
I just stick my foot out the door whenever they come to the door.
come out in a mask.
Yeah.
No, I think it's good. I think it's, as you say, it's fun for kids because they get to go out and get sweets.
Yeah.
And I do remember though going out, and whenever you just know whenever they're like, I don't really want to give you sweets.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's probably around maybe getting around sort of double figures. I was like, yeah, I should probably stop doing this because I'm not getting the goods. Like,
I'm not getting the goods.
You know, and it would come to the point where you were having to pretty much
beg.
Yeah, you're like, come on, and then they
please.
Same sort of thing where I'd be like, do the song.
Yeah.
You're like, fine. But yeah, I think whenever you're younger, it's a bigger thing for trick or treating.
Yeah,
I do sort of enjoy it whenever the kids come around. They're having a good time because it's
as long as they don't come around, they're just like trick or treat. Yes, it is trick or treat.
That's what you do. The song, don't know it. Sorry, go to the next house. Yeah.
I don't know money or candy. No, I remember going.
So what do I do now? What do I give you?
Got a middle finger if you want that. Nah, it's terrible. You don't give that to kids often. But no, I remember going around as a kid and I had this really weird mask. Oh, it was horrible. I used to be scared. Oh, I was putting it on. I was like, I'm scary now. You're not scary. But I put it on. I had this hood. And I had this little cape thing.
Nice.
I used to just it was horrendous. Like I used to just dress up. And I remember walking around, and all you could see out of it was like it was that big. All I could see out of his nose. It was like
nostrils.
Yeah, you could see. Yeah, well, obviously nostrils, but they weren't obviously at the nostrils.
Oh,
there's a big, massive nose thing. I could just see out of them and a little bit out of the eye, so I had to keep pulling it down all the time. And I just people were just like, "What are you doing? You're
nice.
Scary, like."
That's class.
But I love that sort of time whenever I was doing that. But I just hated it whenever I used to get like really, really crap sweets, and obviously I was the nuts, so I couldn't have any nuts.
Oh, flip, yeah.
So like,
you'd have to go through and like quality
Snickers
check
dad.
it all.
There you go. But Mum and Dad always used to give me something before they sort of started off nice. There's a couple of quid. There's a couple of sweets. Thanks, Mum!
And then you could just come back with nothing else.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Where'd you go? Everywhere. Where'd you eat and everything?
Green Island.
That's terrible. They gave me nothing. But Lauren, no, I wouldn't go there.
They would give you nothing.
But yeah, no, they give you a fish. There you are, son. I'll get your vitamins in you. But no, I used to love going trick or treat as a kid. But obviously, I don't even know what age I got to before I was like, what am I doing that for?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was around double figures.
Oh no, it was. It was like 13, 14. Yeah. Maybe I was. And people were like, "You going trick or treating this year?" No.
No.
Are you? No.
No.
Well, I go trick or treat, and then you cry. You're like, "Oh, you go trick or treat." I'd love to go trick
If I
or
knock
treat.
at door, Mum, will you answer?
Actually, I'm at work. So what?
I come to your work, will you answer?
No, I think if I was to do, I would love to do it now. Like,
Oh, I know, but it's just
just
one
go
of
Michael
those-
Myers. Just. Oh.
But that's the thing. I always find it like there's always someone whenever you say it's a costume party that doesn't come in costume.
Oh, if it is a costume party, and
If it's strictly costume. I mean, not like where you can wear one if you want. I mean, like
yeah,
okay, it's a costume party. Come in like something.
yeah.
Yeah. There's always someone that comes in like a suit and they're like, "Oh, I'm David Beckham." Shut up,
I'm David Beckham. You've got no hair.
David
So?
Beckham. In 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Like, but I hate whenever you get invited like last minute sort of thing.
Yeah, because it's hard to get an outfit like
Very
a costume outfit. It's hard to get a costume like
Like 4
literally
days
last
before,
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even like 4 or 5 days before, because if you go on eBay, you're like, oh my word, like it's either extra small or like
But it's not even that. Some of the delivery times are like after Halloween. Like,
Yeah.
what are you selling a Halloween mask to be delivered after Halloween
yeah,
for?
like, let's be serious here. Yeah,
Like,
so
it's just so
annoying.
silly. But no, we were looking the other day at some things, and there were things that were getting in. That were out of stock and being brought back into stock on like the 27th of October. I
Would
was
it
like,
make it though?
what are
Probably
you
not.
doing?
Yeah.
But then if it's in stock the 27th, they send it out the 27th to be there for the well. It would have to be here for the 27th.
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah.
So there you go.
Well, if that's when I mean, some people may have parties next week.
Oh, on
yeah.
the 30th. Yeah, well, I suppose if we
But
couldn't
that'll
have
be
November.
like November. So
Wouldn't have it in
realistically, what? So 31st of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are the Christian holidays. So no, it's sort of gone, sort of over by then.
It seems
like, you're
fair on a
into the-
Christian holiday. That's funny.
Yeah. So
Halloween music.
yeah.
Haven't even discussed
Monster
any of
Mash.
that. Oh, the
I
Monster
know
Mash.
that
The Monster Mash.
much. Yeah.
That sounds like an awful lot of people I know whenever they get drunk.
Thriller,
Yeah,
big one.
it is. It's overplayed though.
What else?
I'm trying to think of actually any other Halloween film or songs. Well, the Exorcist theme,
Yeah.
the Halloween theme.
What's the one that's like just the same theme over and over again?
The Exorcist.
Is that what that is? No.
No.
I
don't
think
know.
it
There's loads of them.
could be X Files. I'm thinking of. I don't know.
That one, that's X
That
Files.
sounds more like what I was thinking of, so
It's
it
the
could
X
well
Files.
be.
Yeah.
But
There
Halloween
are really
music.
creepy songs though. That's the thing. There's a couple of creepy songs you would want to listen to.
Over the Hill, is it a monster?
No, not that one. That's a dreadful song. I remember that was 2 years ago. I made a wee.
Remember that came out in the 6th of 6th, 2006?
What the?
Monster? Whatever that's
How
called.
would I know?
That's when it was out, I just remember that.
I have no idea who even sang that.
Because they
song.
were going to bring the Omen out in that date. Who sang that song?
Oh, I remember the Omen.
6th of 6th,
Well, the
2006.
newest Omen, yeah.
666.
2006. That's crazy.
Yeah, pretty nuts.
I didn't even think. 12 years. That's just.
Yeah, 12 years and 4 months. Oh my god.
I can't believe that. Like, that's so long ago.
Yeah, we might not even been old enough to see the Omen in cinemas.
I wasn't. I never got to.
No.
Remember the first time seeing The Conjuring in the cinemas?
Oh, scary business.
I didn't think it was. I'm not really scared by scary films. That's the thing.
No, they're
Like,
one
you
of
should see
those.
Lauren jumping on a Halloween film. Even in that TV show, the Hill House, she looked. Good grief. She does this thing which just opens her mouth and just stares at the TV. Yeah,
It's like.
I just go. But no, she just does this open and she goes. And just looks at it. I'm like, what are you doing? It's scary. It's like it's not scary at all.
Yeah.
And then whenever it jumps in, she's like, it was so funny.
Unreal.
Obviously, you remember whenever she used to be scared at work.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, so you can imagine what it's like in the house.
That's
The
so
10
funny.
times is amplified because it's in a small room.
True.
Just go, Jesus.
Stop it.
Yeah, but yeah, she gets really scared at everything. But even Halloween, she was just like, oh God.
Stranger Things is set at Halloween.
It is, yeah, that's right. Oh, they're little outfits. They
Mhm.
did the
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was class. What made you want to go as the Ghostbuster then? No.
Because adult outfits were a bit rubbish,
Oh.
and then that one was actually alright.
And what Rachel? Did she go as a matching thing? What she?
No, she was like Snow White or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, something like that.
She was matching. She could have been that green fella.
I don't think it was Snow White actually. It was Cinderella. One or two. I can't remember.
She could have been the green fella.
What's he called?
Slime.
Slime.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is it something as simple as that?
You just slap on makeup and just call yourself it.
Oh, that was a big outfit last year,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Harley Quinn was the year before, wasn't it?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind the wee it costume. I was looking at costumes the other day there, but they were so expensive.
They are dear. Like I think that even that Ghostbusters one, I think was 20 something pound.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. Expensive. Expensive like 60, 70 quid. Like it's.
In fact, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was more. I'll be able to tell you after. It'll be in
It's
me.
crazy.
But,
like for some like the outfit with a big massive head and all, it was just expensive. It was just
oh, but what I mean is like that was just like a boiler suit for like 25 quid.
Oh yeah, for what it was. Yeah.
Oh no, tell you what, I actually got the Pumpy Up gun thing. Remember?
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah.
I thought it was really. I think I really enjoyed that. That costume was really funny.
It was cool, I have to say. And it didn't really require too much prep. You just stuck it on. That was it. It's good.
Well, that's what I thought about them. I was going to go as Michael Myers this year. Just literally get a boiler suit and just stick it on and then stick a mask on. That's it.
That would have looked good, you know.
Yeah, that'd have been class. But the mask wasn't going to arrive on time, and it was also 20 quid. And I was like, for a mask.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if it would look good either on me, because apparently the mask was huge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently.
Isn't you pulling it up again all the time?
There was a fella that took a picture and it was like twice the size of his actual head.
Oh no.
So.
Stick a wee wig on underneath.
But then you'd be really warm.
Oh, it would be roasting like.
Yeah. But I want to do with Michael Myers. So got machete and all down there as well. Like, so it's.
A real one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Not really.
Oh.
I'm not gonna have a real. You can't have a real machete.
Why not?
It's illegal.
Is it?
Well, not in your house, obviously, but if you bring it outside, it's illegal.
Well.
You can't have more than like a 6-inch knife or something. You can have outside.
Oh, I don't know. I've never looked into that.
Oh.
I've never needed to bring a knife outside. Thankfully.
What?
Ever.
You never participated in the purge before?
Question: would you?
Yeah, sure. What do you say? We've already discussed it.
Would you?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would.
I would, 100%.
See, from watching that TV show, but then at the same time, I'm sort of thinking, I'd probably get killed. I probably said this in the last time we spoke about it.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably get killed.
I don't know. I mean, I'd probably dress up as Michael Myers and just go around killing him.
Because some of the outfits they wear in that show were nuts.
Yeah, I do. They're kind of weird though. Like I don't understand where the sort of thing came from to wear masks. Like, so some people were wearing masks that just says God on it. Or just a white mask that just says God on it.
Maybe I have seen that mask. Is that quite early on?
Yeah.
I think I have seen it.
There's loads that I was shopping for masks the other day and seen that mask. Someone's obviously tried to replicate it, and what they've done is, you know, the Phantom of the Opera mask, where it's just the half face. Well, this is the full, but without the chin bit.
So it's just
so it's just there with the rest of it. And what they've done is just wrote God, but it looks like a child has wrote God on it. It's like God's, like the G starts off with a tick, and it's like round and it's like scribbled.
So it's trying to look scary, but just.
I just think they don't know how to write. Is the thing. But they have like little like swirls and all. And I was like, that's Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
it's the wrong thing. What you're doing here?
Literally, just write it on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Or just script. You know, like you do it like once, and then you'll like do it again, and then you do it again, and it sort of builds into like a
shadow effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
it'd be cool.
No, I think. I mean, even masks nowadays. Like, I mean,
they're expensive now, but it's because they are better. Like, people do want better costumes and better.
I was just gonna put makeup on this year and just be like, there you go, that'll do me.
I'm a girl.
Yeah, with a beard. I'm a bearded lady. But
you could be the girl out of Greatest Showman.
I've never seen that.
It's great.
So I wouldn't know.
It's really good.
She got a beard in it?
There's a bearded lady in it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's really good. She's the one that sings "This Is Me."
I have no idea what you mean.
It's like number one for ages.
This is me. Nope.
It sounds like you've ended the song, but yeah.
That's how it goes.
I think so.
If that's the right song, that's how it goes.
Yeah, at the end.
No, yeah. I don't know. Like masks, like, everything's so expensive nowadays. I think it's really hard for people, especially young people, to try and enjoy.
Yeah, because then they just get the wee crappy plastic ones that are just like struck on by elastic.
Yeah.
Back of their head.
Yeah.
Kids.
So it don't really matter. I think we've got a good. We had a good idea anyway, but we'll see how it turns out on 27th, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
It's James and the Giant Peach.
You call me a giant peach?
No.
Then no.
You're gonna paint your whole shed orange.
My whole shed?
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's not a shed. It's actually a hut.
It's a hut, yeah.
Yeah. And be like, come into the peach. And then you'll be James, and Lauren can be the one of the other characters.
No one else knows. No, but I have a good idea. She thought of it, so.
Nice.
But I was going to go as Michael Myers, so I was like, well, you could have went as Laurie Strode. No,
Is it R2D2 and C3PO?
Yeah, she's R2D2.
Nice.
Yeah.
She just gets in like a wheel bin.
Yeah.
She just drives.
To be fair, Rachel could do that.
She could.
Rachel could do that.
She
you
could.
could be C3PO and she could
Is
be.
it?
But she'd be the right height for R2D2 right now.
Oh, they're good couples, are there?
Bonnie and Clyde is always a.
That'd be cool.
But,
That would be cool.
But
Is it Arlene and whatever you call the other one? What do you call her? Michelle O'Neill.
Arlene and Michelle.
Yeah.
Good grief, that would be a terrible, terrible.
Be amazing.
Be awful. Just try and do their accents as
You
well.
get nothing done, but it'd be fun.
Ah, grim. I'd stop trying to make jokes. They're not funny.
It's true.
But you could. I mean, you try and do Michelle O'Neill's accent. Couldn't do it. That's how it sounds to me whenever she speaks. It's such a rough accent.
Oh,
And then you got Arlene going, well, you know, shut up, Arlene. Be quiet.
I'm in charge of nothing.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid a fortune.
I've got a couple of little mini facts, not really sort of ones. Obviously, I've said about one earlier on about the turnips.
Okay.
You know, pumpkins weren't the actual
original.
Yeah, turnips. Turnips aren't that big.
No, but I can imagine it'd be a lot harder than a pumpkin.
Yeah.
To get the middle out.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, that'd be kind of boring. I think.
Yeah, it'd be a bit.
I'd rather just do the like massive pumpkin.
Yeah.
Go as your man. What do you call him? The headless horseman with a pumpkin head.
Yeah.
That would stink to high heavens, but you'd be lovely.
But you wouldn't need to. You would just need to have it so that you could see out the chest and then have it on top.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Stitch it on, staple it on. Good idea. Yeah. That what would we call it? Sewing.
Sewing.
Sewinophobia is the fear of Halloween.
Sewing. It was sewing.
Jeez, now you're getting me as well.
So Novemberophobia is the fear of Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine having a fear of Halloween.
My sister used to be really scared of masks.
That's masks. That's not Halloween.
But like she went in.
Halloween is the holiday.
There's a picture. Well, true. There's a picture.
Scared. What is coming?
Take it off a calendar.
Sitting in bed the entire 31st. I'm scared of this holiday.
Oh, thank God that's over.
It's not yet.
I'm so hungry. Yeah.
You would stock up in your cupboards. Then you'd be like, no, there's my soup.
Yeah.
My cup of soup for the day.
So cyanophobia. It's a good one. Didn't know that.
Yeah. There's actually ones here. Was it phasmophobia? Would you sort of
Phasma?
It's not phasmophobia then. Sorry, not phasmophobia. You're not afraid of Phasma from Star Wars, no.
No. I don't know.
Fear of ghosts.
Ah, damn it.
Wiccaphobia.
Fear of witches.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft. Yeah.
And nyctophobia.
Spell it.
NYCTO phobia.
I'm not sure what that would be.
Fear of the dark.
Of course.
Fear of the dark.
Yeah.
Brilliant wee song. The owl is a popular Halloween image. In medieval Europe, owls were thought to be witches, and to hear an owl's call meant someone was about to die.
Woo. Everyone.
I don't think that's... Why would... Owls aren't even... Like, why?
Don't know. They're quite,
I don't know if you said
quite
about...
handsome creatures.
Yeah, I don't think they're scary.
No.
Harry Potter certainly didn't think they were scary.
No.
But then again, it's not an owl.
What?
Rats, owl. What else was there?
For what?
They're animals they could have. Toad.
Cat.
See, they're all Halloween animals. Why's that?
Probably because they're witches and wizards.
Oh, I suppose. There's a really good one I think you'd like. According to Irish legend, jack-o'-lanterns are named after a stingy man named Jack.
Okay.
Who, because he tricked the devil several times, was a forbidden entrance into both heaven and hell. He was condemned to wander the earth, waving his lantern to lead people away from their paths.
Jack of the Lantern.
A jack-o'-lantern.
Nice.
I could just imagine, to be fair, the one person that would actually fit that description, you know, he was condemned to wander the earth, waving his lantern to lead people. Gareth. Just woo! Just sitting there with his lantern. Come on, boys, follow me. I think it'd be brilliant. That's another one actually is kind of strange. Huge pumpkin as well. The largest pumpkin ever measured was grown by Norm Craven,
Okay. No,
Not-
I was
not Wes Craven,
gonna say it's his brother.
who broke the world
Second
record in
world.
1983, the year I was born.
Yep.
Scary. With guess how heavy this pumpkin is, right, in pounds.
Right. So. I'm gonna go with £300.
No, we're near it.
More?
Yeah,
1,000?
less,
Okay, £750.
higher.
Oh my word!
£836. That's a huge pumpkin.
How did he even do that?
I have no idea. It must have been like, what do you call that stuff? Miracle Grow? Yeah, just feeding it Miracle Grow.
Plutonium?
There you are, Mucker. There you go.
That's nuts.
That's what you call a giant pea. Well, pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Pumpkin.
A pumpkin. Holds the record for the world's fastest pumpkin carving in 24 seconds.
What to do?
Doesn't actually say what he did. It just
Are we
says
talking
it
he's
needs
just
to
went-
be. It needs to weigh less than 24 pounds to be carved and dressed in a way with eyes, nose, ears, and a mouth. Nose?
Ears? What else do a nose?
He was the nose. Oh, the triangle.
Yeah.
Ears.
I don't know where they're coming from.
Obviously, the sides of the head. That's
But,
right.
I mean, would you just do like a wee
Slick.
like D shape?
I don't know. Maybe we'd stick something like carrots or something. I don't know. This is where there we go. Trick or treating evolved from the ancient Celtic tradition of putting out treats and food to placate
Yep.
spirits who roam the streets. Oh, okay.
Basically, to make sure that whole thing was that they would put them out, basically that they would eat and not bother them. They wouldn't destroy the crops, and then they would also put candles out, which is why you put them in the lanterns. You would put candles out to try and guide their loved ones back to the spirit world in case they got lost.
The first known mention of trick or treating in print in North America occurred in 1927.
Really?
In Blackie, Alberta, in Canada.
Nice. I love Alberta. It's gorgeous.
That's kind of cool, like, isn't it?
Yeah. Like all these facts. Give us one more and we'll bring it home.
Well, we've already got the cats thrown into,
Yep. The wicker.
which is bloody terrible, like.
No. Yes. I mean, yes. I don't know why that came out.
You don't like cats. Everyone knows you don't like cats, but at the same time,
No, but I wouldn't ever wish harm, probably, on a cat.
probably. Okay.
Well, if it scrapped me or something, I'd want to hit it. Honestly.
You don't want to hit it.
I would.
Why?
Because it just scrapped me for no reason.
But it's not gonna. You're gonna hit it.
Right.
That's
No,
terrible.
I wouldn't actually. But
Right. Black and orange.
okay.
There you go.
What about it?
What do you think they are?
Colours?
Mhm.
What else?
That's it. That's all they are.
Right, okay.
No. It says black and orange are typically associated with Halloween. Orange is a symbol of strength and endurance,
Okay.
along with the brown and gold stands for the harvest and autumn.
Ah, yes. Uh-huh.
Black is typically a symbol of death and
Yeah,
darkness,
yeah,
and acts as a reminder that Halloween was once a festival that marked the boundaries between life and death.
Oh, I love that.
That's class.
Yeah.
There's so many. There's so,
Anything to do with that whole, like, there's potential for the worlds to come together. I just think that's so cool.
yeah. There's the one there. Mexico celebrates the Days of the Dead.
Yeah.
The
When
Dias
is-
de los
when is that?
Muertos. On the Christian holidays, All Saints Day, which is November 1st, and All
Yep.
Souls Day,
Second.
which is November 1st and 2nd instead of Halloween. The townspeople dress up like ghouls and parade the town.
I love the masks.
Yeah,
The Day of the Dead
the
Skulls.
Samedi masks and
Gorgeous.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're pure class. But yeah, there's loads there. If you want to check them out on Fact Retriever.
Cool.
41 spooky facts about Halloween, but it's by far the best time of the year. It should
So-
100% take over Christmas, Easter. What else is it? Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Every
I mean, you could
other
have two
holiday.
Halloweens if we didn't have to do that.
Pancake Day can stay because I like pancakes, but every other holiday has to be turned into Halloween. If I was ever president, that's what I would do.
I have a funny feeling. Oh wait, no, it was a joke. Actually, it doesn't matter.
Well, now I want to hear it.
No, it wasn't like a. This is like a man walks into a bar joke. It was like a. It was a thing I was listening
Was it
to.
an iron bar?
No. What did I say? Ouch. No. It was It was in a podcast. I think that they were talking about Shrove Tuesday and why it was like their favorite day. And then somebody's like, "Do you know where that came from?" And the guy was like, "No." And then the other guy, I think it was Noel Fielding actually,
Oh.
and he was like,
He's very smart.
It comes from the verb to shrove, and they're like, he's like, the other guy was like, he was American, and he was like, okay, what's that? He was like, well, you know, like for example, I'll give you a sentence. Did you shrive today? No, I'm going to shrove later. And the guy was like, oh, okay, and just like took it, but like Noel Fielding was clearly, he was just like afterwards like, yeah, that's not true at all.
Yeah.
Like he had to like clarify the joke, but like
Yeah.
it was just such an American response to be like, yes,
I understand.
I know.
I have a joke.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Horse walks into a bar.
Okay.
The barman says, "Well done, face."
Okay.
Horse goes, "Well, horse."
Do you have any spooky Halloween jokes?
No. I
No?
have none.
Okay.
I'm not the joke.
Why did the skeleton not go to the Halloween party?
Because he'd nobody to go with.
Yes.
That's awful.
But on that horrendous and also hilarious joke,
Funny joke. Yeah.
we'll call this a spooky episode and
Don't start making this now.
spooky episode.
No, this is as bad as the last one with the bloody super at the end of it as well.
No, seriously, we'll call this off, and I hope everyone has a great Halloween.